January 18, 2007. Ardeshi Hassanpour, a nuclear physicist with extensive knowledge of Iran's nuclear program, is found dead in his apartment. Reva Bala, senior analyst with the private intelligence firm Stratfor, believes the Israeli intelligence agency Mossad was behind his assassination.
Hassanpour was someone that we deemed as critical to the program and would have been a likely target of an intelligence service like the Israeli Mossad.
A month later, in February 2007, Ali Reza Ashgari, a top general in Iran's elite Revolutionary Guards, disappears while on a trip to Istanbul, Turkey. Some believe that he defected to the United States. Mir Javdanfar is an Iranian-Israeli political analyst living in Tel Aviv. He's the author of The Nuclear Sphinx of Tehran.
Ali Reza Ashgari provided important information about Iran's nuclear program, especially about Iran's cooperations with Syria.
According to a former German Defense Ministry official, Ashgari revealed details about Iran's financing of a covert nuclear arms program at the Al-Kibar facility in Syria. The intel was passed on to the Israelis. On the morning of September 6, 2007, 7 months after Ashgari's defection, Israeli F-15 fighter bombers dropped 22 rockets on the Al-Kibar complex.
This is another example of Israel trying to undercut each and every one of Iran's levers that it holds through militant proxies like Hamas, like Hezbollah, and as well as within Iran itself.
Then in June 2009, Shahram Amiri, another scientist working for Iran's nuclear agency, went missing while on a pilgrimage to Saudi Arabia. Iran accuses the Saudis of kidnapping and turning him over to the United States. It was shortly after Amiri's disappearance that the U.S. became aware of a secret nuclear facility near the Iranian city of Qom. Alex Vatakan is an Iranian specialist working for the Jane's intelligence.
Could it be a coincidence? Maybe, maybe not. But the fact is, these defections are of huge value to the Western intelligence community.
It's all part of what analysts say is Israel's attempt to decapitate Iran's nuclear program, overtly and covertly.
And that really shouldn't surprise anyone. I think, Israel doesn't have a whole lot of good options in trying to undermine the Iranian nuclear program. Trying to get a military strike on its own is extremely difficult for Israel.
So for now, Israel engages in a shadow war against the Iranian regime and their militant proxies across the Middle East.
It's about assassination of people working for the Iranian government in the Palestinian authorities. It's about the assassination of Hezbollah, people with links to Iran. It's about the assassination of Iranian nuclear scientists.
And the psychological warfare continues. On Tuesday morning, January 12, 2010, Masoud Ali Mohammadi, a nuclear physics professor, was on his way to work when a motorcycle parked outside his home in Tehran exploded, killing him instantly. 8 days later, on January 20th, some 760 miles away from Tehran, a 27-member plus hit team walks into this luxury hotel in Dubai and assassinates 49-year-old Mahmoud al-Mabhouh. Mr. al-Mabhouh was a senior Hamas leader, allegedly involved in smuggling Iranian weapons into the Gaza Strip. Both incidents have been blamed on Israel's Mossad.
What we know for sure is that there's a psychological warfare being waged against the Iranian nuclear program, where a death of a scientist, even if it were of natural causes, is made into something mysterious in order to create fear amongst Iran's nuclear scientists.
And the current political turmoil in Iran is only adding to fears in Tehran of additional high-level defections.
We're seeing people from different paths of life in Iran either leaving the country or staying within the country but leaving the state machinery in opposition to the policies that are being pursued by Mahmoud Ahmadinejad and other hardline figures in that country.
Those policies are forcing the United States and other countries to consider tough new sanctions against Iran. The question now is whether covert or overt actions can stop the Iranians from going nuclear. George Thomas, CBN News.